The time is 3:14 p.m. Good afternoon. News headline: Will make an example of you, presidency warns betrayer. Less than 2 months after administering oaths of office on its officials, the presidency has warned them against betrayal of trust. The permanent secretary of the State House, Tijani Umar, gave the warning at the inauguration of the State House Anti-Corruption and Transparency Unit on Thursday. The Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, ICPC, floated the unit. In a statement, the State House Deputy Director Information, Abiodun Oladunjoye, quoted Umar as saying the presidency will not hesitate to make an example of staff who breach trust. We expect that the ACTU State House team that is being inaugurated today will not betray our trust and confidence. Otherwise, we shall be compelled to make an example of you in the event of any erring behavior. I think that's where we start from today. On our part, the management will lead by example. We are making this commitment today and hold ourselves to high standards of behavior so that the ACTU doesn't have to worry itself about looking at the side of management, he was quoted to have said. Umar, while congratulating the members of the unit, said they were chosen out of the staff of the State House specifically because of their integrity and their efforts in service delivery. He added that they are expected to assist the institution to confirm by way of continuous advocacy, reporting, and where necessary enforcement and sanction. The subject of good governance is straightforward, and it is all about playing the game by the rules. For me, that's the bottom line. Government activities are governed by rule, and at the entry point, every one of us around this table was given basic training. That includes understanding the public service rules as well as the financial regulations. And every one of us ought to and is expected to apply the rules and be guided by them in all our transactions. It therefore wish them luck in their assignment. The chairman of ICPC, who was represented by the Director, System Studies, ICPC, Abia Udofia, in his remarks said that the creation of ACTUs in ministries, departments, and agencies was initiated by the ICPC in collaboration with the Office of the Head of Civil Service of the Federation in 2001 as part of the preventive methods in monitoring, identifying, and addressing lapses in the operational systems of government establishments. The inauguration of the State House, ACTU, is a further testament and commitment of the State House management to being at the forefront of driving the broader anti-corruption initiatives of the federal government. The members who were newly inaugurated include Gaji Usman, Adiza Aruna Tanko, Ubi Sunday, Ayola Olurin, Omezi Onyema, Adiza Musa, and Usman Muhammad. Good afternoon. The time is 3:21 p.m. The analysis. Just of recent, the ICPC inaugurates the State House Anti-Corruption Unit, known as the Anti-Corruption and Transparency Unit, with the acronym ACTU. And during this inauguration, as part of President Muhammadu Buhari's regime promise to fight corruption, the presidency inaugurated them, and the management of the State House made mention that they would sanction members of the unit if they failed to live up to their responsibilities. This was made known by the State House Permanent Secretary in person of Tijani Umar, where he gave the warning at the inauguration of the State House Anti-Corruption Transparency Unit on Thursday in Abuja. He said that the unit was inaugurated by the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, known as the ICPC. He told them that they expect the ACTU, the State House team that is being inaugurated today, not to betray the trust and confidence. Otherwise, they may be compelled to make an example of each and every one of them in the event of any errant behavior. He said that he thinks that they have to start from somewhere. And he made mention that on their part, their management will lead by example. He said they are making this commitment today so that they can hold themselves in high standards of behavior, and so that the ACTU doesn't have to worry itself about looking at the side of the management as well. He added that he expected the unit to assist the institution in conforming through advocacy, reporting, enforcement, and also sanction. The ICPC chairman, Bolaji Owasanoye, represented by a director in the anti-corruption agency known as Abia Udofia, also stated that the ACTU initiative is in a collaboration with the Office of the Head of Service of the Federation, known as OHCSF, in 2001. He said the inauguration of the State House ACTU is a further proof that they are committed to the State House management to being at the forefront of driving the broader anti-corruption initiatives of the federal government of Nigeria. The members who were newly inaugurated by the State House were named as follows: one Gaji Usman, another Adiza Aruno Tanko, another Ubi Sunday, Ayola Olurin, Umezi Unyema, and Diza Musa and Usman Muhammad. They were told that the subject of good governance is straightforward, and it is all about playing the games by the rules. They were told that the government's activities are governed by rules, and at the entry point, every one of them around this table were given basic training. One of the basic training and understanding includes the understanding of the public service rules.